Hello everyone. So I want to tell you guys my story. I'm Lucas. I live in my van, right? I know how to manifest. Okay? I found out through manifestation workshop on how to manifest. And then when I was afraid of losing it, because we did other stuff there, I needed to know everything about manifestation. Storyboarding, I did that. Things were happening. But I need to get to the science of it. Manifesting is making things. Manifesting is eating. Manifesting is cutting. Manifesting is using power tools. Manifesting is walking with your stuff in your backpack. Because why? Because value can be otherwise taken by having that same thing delivered. So the more things you carrying around with you, and doing that, you have a goal in mind. So you're taking actionable steps, right? To do those things. Whether it's like, and it's also about energy. It's like, doing more with less. Like, okay, I got this extra wood. I'm not gonna throw it out. I'm gonna make something out of it. I use shiny material on this wood, right? I made it the most manifestable material. I found out that anything shiny always wins, right? And that surface has the power to manifest the most. I pawn things, right? I found out about manifesting, and then I actually my family before had this note saying that if I wasn't getting the inheritance, I wasn't getting a lump sum of the inheritance. If something happened, I was getting like monthly something. So like I found all this gold jewelry in the attic when I was looking for my old Game Boy after the movie, Nintendo Mario movie, and then I found like $40,000 worth of gold jewelry upstairs at my mom's. So I decided to take one to the store, and I sold it, Cassle Gold. I had all this money, and when my parents found out I sold all that, they kicked me out. And I'm in California. I stole my grandmother's car, and I told her I was just driving to down the street. I'm like, I drove to California, and I'm like, hey, I'm here. And then I passed by DC. I wish them Godspeed. Right, but I'm glad that Mr. Trump's in office now. And then I passed by. And then I said to my head, Godspeed. And then I drove here. Right, I went back K Street to see K Street, because Olivia Pope was around there, and I had a scandal to take care of, but I know that the show's real because Gideon Yago from Q Forest, because I went to Q Forest elementary school, he was on MTV News, and Gideon Yago was in my class, so I saw a character on the show Scandal when I saw it the second time, and I'm like, oh, that's they're talking about Gideon Yago. So that brought me to that. That's why I passed by DC. I was looking around K Street, but I drove here. Anyway, I learned all about manifesting. And a lot of these people that talked about manifesting, they did mushrooms and things like that, and it's all about talking about money as ATP and energy, right? And so the way I do things is if I want something, I would first set actionable steps, and manifesting the first amount of money to do it. First I save getting gold, and then I take the gold and I pawn that, and I get more gold to pawn that and get more gold. I do things like that to like for my cryptocurrency positions. But that's what I do. And this all started. I started pawning because like when I came to LA, and things like that. Like my car was impounded, and like I need to. The lady at like the UCLA, the police officer said, well, why don't you I have to tell your car, and then why don't you pawn your watch right now? And I was actually pretty annoyed, but that got me into pawning the gold, and I started pawning gold and got my watch back. I used my watch a few times to get myself out of sticky situations, and my gold high. My parents forgave me about taking the money from them, because they had like this whole inheritance planned out for my sister, and like for me it was like not a lump sum, so they forgave me for that. It was about like $30,000 to $35,000 worth of gold that I was taking every single day, and I was like taking it to the cash for gold, and I was planning on taking the Mercedes-Benz ML350 and driving, but they picked up on the fact that like I was up to something, because I had to change all these things about my life really quickly, because that's how I do things. Cause I learned this thing in high school called, in my class called Living Issues for Everyone. It was like change 10 things about your life, change your life, right? So I changed all these things when I came to LA. Before I came to LA, I changed. I started doing this thing 3-2-1. I put my makeup cover my dark areas of my eyes, my eye blue, my eyebrows blonde. I changed those things. I changed my name. I'm becoming Jewish. I made all these changes. I learned industrial design. I learned how to develop before I came back to California. Before I was ready to come back to California. People don't want you here in California. I'm dealing with a lot of celebrities know me, like big ones. They know me. Yes, Jennifer Aniston. What's his name? Adam Sandler. Matthew McConaughey. They know who I am. I swear to God, on everything. Bill Gates knows who I am, and that's a problem. Because like if you're on his radar, it's not always good. That's what I kind of wanted to say right now. I'm going to say more stuff later. At least it opens up the dialogue of who I am, about manifesting, about, yes, I'm someone important, and you guys should know about me. I have more to say. Thank you. Bye.